Oh, okay, I'm firing you all. Fire the pit crew. Welcome back, everyone, to another F124 My Team Career Mode. This is episode 2, and we are heading to Saudi Arabia. Last time we put in a decent effort and got P15 around Bahrain, so that is a pretty good position to be in, all things considered, since we are the worst car on the grid. Right now, towards the back, P15 in the driver's standings, P10 in the constructor, so that's decent for now, but let's see if we can keep progressing forward and doing well in races. You never know what will happen on race day. If you guys are enjoying the series, of course, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe using the subscribe button down below. Really do appreciate the support. Unfortunately, we are still low acclaim, meaning that we don't have options for a secondary sponsor. Anything else we can do? Customizations? Not really. Vehicles looking fine for now. Only one race in, of course. So let's jump into R&D then. We got 1930 points, 1,930 points. So I think we could potentially get a couple of these. Looks like we could do weight redistribution, could do weight reduction, could even do 3. No, not 3. 2 800 pointers, since that would be 1,600, right? So we could potentially do that. Pistons have come through, so that's good in prep for Saudi Arabia. Here's what I will do, though. Beam wing, let's get that for Japan, which will be next or in 2 episodes time after Australia, and then let's get the weight redistribution, which will also come for Japan. It's a minor weight redistribution. All right, time for Saudi Arabia then. And I noticed I didn't do any activities. Stupid me. It could have given me some money and maybe other stuff, maybe even give Jack Doohan a shot, who is of course our teammate at improving, but we'll see. 2 upgrades in the works, the ones we triggered, and yeah, it's without further ado, let's jump into a Jeddah Corniche circuit, Saudi Arabia.
Welcome to the Jeddah Corniche, one of the fastest circuits on the calendar, but let's see who will be fastest of them all. We're about to set the grid for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Yes, it's qualifying.
Alright, and welcome to qualifying for Saudi Arabia, and we have a lubrication system fault, so we gotta wait a minute. Let's take a look at the settings here. 110 AI, perfect, and we're good to go. We'll just have to wait until this leak is fixed, which will only take about a minute, a minute and a half, and we should be good to go. So let's wait and get going. Bit wide on that last corner. Let's empty the battery. Still back of the grid. 5/10 off the pace of Piastri. We got Magnussen ahead of us as well. People still need to set their laps, so we'll see how it goes, but wow, that's slow. Car does feel like a bus, man. It's like driving a, 50, 60 seater bus down this track, so a lot of drag and not much power. It's very different than the driver career mode series for sure.
Okay, that's P21 for us.
Much tighter, much neater as well. Dumping the battery to cross the line, almost 3/10 faster. Where does that put it? P21, as expected, back of the grid, man. Back of the grid. Car just feels sluggish and slow, so I'm not too surprised that we're so far back in the grid. But let me see. Oh, it's only 17 thousandths behind Sargent. Not bad. Not bad. 17 thousandths is manageable. With Jogon also out, Magnussen also out, and Albon also out. Yeah, unfortunately back at the grid, doing quite a ways behind me by more than 5/10 or so. But yeah, let's jump into it then. Head into race day from P21.
Good morning, good afternoon, or for us, good evening, as we're under the night lights of Jeddah. The floodlights are on and so is the pressure here at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah street circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Perez, Hamilton, Russell, Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Ocon, Gasly, Ricciardo, Bottas, Hülkenberg, Albon, Magnussen, Joe, Sargent, Ace, Doohan, and Yuki Tsunoda. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today.
Here we are then for the Grand Prix and going to settings difficulty 110 for the race as well. Now let's take a look at strategy because this is going to be very important indeed. I think we will be back far enough that we may have a clean shot at pitting in relatively clean pit lane. So that'll be fine. We're not going to touch the fuel. I think that'll be fine. You see, unlike the driver career mode series where we're just 0.9 laps in the surplus in this very, very, very poor performing car, and we're going to end up just about finishing on target. If we were in the driver career mode series with a fresh and with the newer and the upgraded components, we're going to be putting in 4 additional laps of fuel for this race. So make it make sense. Seriously, make it make sense. And that's the continuation from yesterday's video, as you may have seen. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump into it. See what we can do here. It's a talent-based game, this one, since we don't really have a fast-performing car. So we will see if we can perform well. Lights out. Oh, splendid launch. Jumping, Sargent. Using Bottas's line. Albon. Ugh. Little late lunch for sure. But didn't expect to be closed out that quickly by Hülkenberg. Oh, car turns like a boat, man. Come on. Stick close to him. No DRS just yet. We need to wait until the next lap. But right now we're doing fine. Little deploy here to defend. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you turning in? Alright. P16, Albon right on my tail.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. For a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead.
Wow, that was a late turn, man. That was super late.
So try to get past.
The car just wouldn't turn there out of that corner. Alright, Hülkenberg, give me that DRS, please. Oh, car just won't turn.
Okay, this is Mark.
That's
I need you
it.
to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards are going to give you a penalty.
Yeah, relax, buddy. We'll figure it out. I'll go a little more cautious around there then. Oh, yellow flag.
Green flag, we're racing again, let's go.
Who dis? It's someone behind me. I think it's Williams of... Oh, no, it's Yuki Tsunoda.
For you. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
Alright, DRS. Okay, we keep going. Albon doesn't have much to work with either, I think. Struggling. Eee. Braking too early there, buddy. Whenever they're trailing other cars, they brake way too early. Granted, he has a car in front of him, but make them move, man. Because that was way too early, bro. Oh, mistake from Ocon. Nearly taking out Ricardo there. Oh no, someone's going for a move. Wow. Thanks for opening the road, though. Alright, things are starting to get feisty. So much drag in the car. It's literally driving like a bus on this circuit. It's pretty wild. Come on, dump the battery here again. Too under pressure from Ocon. Alright, we gotta let Ocon through. I have no battery to defend with. But I can take the inside line and defend against him that way. Things are getting feisty ahead as well. 2 wide, 3 wide. It's really kicking off now. Oh, mistake from Bottas. Off he goes. Okay, Ricardo and then Gasly ahead now. There we go. Oh, Ocon's pushing. No, thank you. Oh, it's close between myself and Ocon. I have to let him through though. Oh, he's gone. Alright, let's push it a little bit. Oh, yellow flag, yellow flag. Oh my god, that's Bottas in the wall, I think. There's a kick-salver in the wall.
Pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff.
Car in the wall. But no safety car nor red flag called upon. He keeps moving though. We're fine. We keep going then. Could have been a real red flag moment there. Got a 2-second gap now. Box this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Tires are like thin rubber right now, giving out on every corner. Still got a 2-second gap. It is our pit window right now. Pitting lap. Ocon behind by about 2 seconds.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
Yeah, relax, buddy. We'll figure it out. Just have the pit crew ready, man. I don't need another slow pit stop to ruin my race. I'm doing very well right now. You know I have the power to fire you all, right? In we go. Ooh, Ocon follows. 3, 2, 1, 0. Optimal stop. Let's go.
Okay, there seems to be
Oh,
the right
come
rear wheel.
on.
We need to try and put that behind us and let's finish
Oh,
this
okay.
race
I'm
strong.
firing you all.
Pit strategy
Fire the pit
complete.
crew.
See these tyres through to the end.
I have that power as driver owner. Owner driver? Okay. We got a lot of cooking to do. We lost out to Ocon. Alright, I think Ocon might get past us here. Psych. He'll get past us here though for sure because he'll have DRS. They moved the detection line from
Jack in the pits.
before the hairpin to after the hairpin, so I mean, to be fair, he's struggling with pace. But in all fairness, if I'm smart, I would let him through, to be honest. Alright, Ocon should get me here now. Go drive on the corner, man. Bro, what are you braking in the corner for? It's too dumb.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 15.6 seconds.
Alright, we gotta make up for lost time on Ricardo. We had 2-3 second gap after his stop. I have a lot of catching up to do, man. Gotta try and push Ocon to close in on Ricardo. Let's keep at it. Bro, how is Ocon pulling a full 2 seconds ahead of me now? This is madness. Wow, he gained 5/10 in that corner alone, man. Doesn't make any sense. I mean, granted, his car is much better than mine, sure, but couple tenths a sector, sure. 6/10? That's lunacy. Alright, we're gonna lose that to Hülkenberg and Joe, I think. No DRS here. Want to save a little bit more ERS for later stages of the race. We only got a handful of races or laps left. Alright, here we are then. We're definitely going to get overtaken here because Hülkenberg and Joe will be deploying a lot of ERS.
Behind, 17,
Although I'm doing well to
seconds.
maintain an advantage over them. Well, they're still fighting. They're still fighting. Drop that far back. Alright. Also, by the way, look at my fuel. 0.95 laps of fuel right now in the tank. I've gained fuel in this car while doing pedal to the metal driving. No fuel saving at all. Make it make sense, man. Codemasters is really screwed up. Huge screw up. Like, that makes no sense. Car is absolute trash. The engine upgrades haven't come in. Fuel efficiency upgrades have not gone in. And here I am, actually driving with surplus fuel. I started off with 0.9 laps of fuel. Pretty much gained 0.06. Like, literally staying level. Meanwhile, driver career mode video where we have all the fuel efficiency upgrades and such. I'm losing fuel when I overfueled the car. Makes absolutely no sense, man. Absolute idiots. Don't know how to take that turn. Because they're fighting each other. They got magnetized to each other. Classic F124, man. Classic F124. And what are you doing crashing into me, bro? Come on. Drive. Oh, we're on the thread. I think this is the last lap. Yep.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final
Okay, we're
lap.
fine. We're fine. We're fine.
Leading our teammate by 19.5 seconds.
Wow, 19 seconds between myself and Jack Doohan. It's insane. He needs to step it up a bit, mate. We might secure another P15 here. Come on. Lando Norris has won it. This place I can defend nicely without ERS. I'm gonna save it for the last straight here, the second DRS straight of the section of the track. All right. Dump it. They've stopped dumping ERS, excuse me. They don't have ERS anymore. Alright, we dump it for the rest of this sector, or this section of the track. And we've just secured P15. There we go. That's pretty solid then.
At the end of the race, we'll see you in Parc Ferme.
I mean, given the poor quality of the car, I think we did pretty well. Another P15. We're P15 merchants so far in the first two races of the season. 132.4. It's not too far away from Esteban Ocon's fastest lap time. And, it's faster than Logan Sargent. Jack Doohan with a 133.2. That's pretty slow. Yuki Tsunoda didn't really set a representative time by the looks of it. 141.8. But yeah, P15, if the pit crew just, focused, locked in a bit, I think I could have stayed close to Ricardo and Albon here, possibly making it up into P13 or P12, which would have been quite a feat as well. But unfortunately, the pit crew screwed us, so we're down in P15. On the point scoring position, we've got Norris, Piastri, Verstappen on the podium, Sainz, Leclerc, Russell, Alonso, Perez, Hamilton, and Stroll in the points. Gasly, Ricardo, Albon, Ocon, and myself. Magnussen, Zhou, Hülkenberg, Sargent, Bottas, and Doohan round out the finishers with Tsunoda crashing out. So let's look at the standings then. I think I should be solidifying my position here in P15. Oh, actually I'm P17. Interesting. Probably because of finishing positions and other people having better finishing positions in previous races. And then P10 for the constructors, but we just need to keep building upwards and upwards, trying to improve the car. So let's see how it goes. We do have 2 upgrades in the works that will come in before the Japanese Grand Prix, so hopefully we can make most use of those upgrades when they come in. Hopefully they come in. They do have a percentage chance of failing, so hopefully they do come in. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe using the subscribe button down below. Hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as I upload next. Thank you guys so much for the support. Take care, and I'll see you guys in a new video next time.